Okay, so my son has these jeans and he's super skinny, and he's been tightening so much that eventually it just broke. So it literally just snapped. These pair of pants had a hole right here and a hole right here. Okay, so my son has these jeans and he's super skinny, and he's been tightening so much that eventually it just broke. So it literally just snapped, broke off, and it came out. So this side won't pull tight anymore, but this side does, so they don't fit him. So the way, a quick fix for that is right here in the center. So here's the center piece of the pants. I went ahead and I cut a hole right here. I took my seam ripper and I just cut a hole. And so now, so it originally comes with a hole that they made. Looks like a buttonhole right there. So I have put a safety pin on the edge, and I'm just going to take it and I'm going to put it right back in the hole that they made right here. I'm going to slide it in. Stretch it, slide it, stretch it out. So you can see what I'm doing. I'm just sliding it along. And this is to repair the pants that the elastic has come out apart. It's literally broken off. And we're just gonna pull it back through. Okay, so here it is right here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull it tight right here, and I'm going to sew back and forth about 3 or 4 times. Go forward and backwards and forward and backwards about 3 or 4 times, so it's gonna be stuck good. Okay, you want to do it several times, otherwise it's just gonna break again. So that's what I'm gonna do next. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and just sew. So I'm back stitching all the way back. And then I'm going to go forward. And then I'm going to go backwards again. And then 2 more times. And then forward for my last one. Okay, so let's go ahead and cut the threads. So at this point, so you can see how I sewed it right there. So now I'm going to take out right here, and I'm just going to trim this off. Okay, and then so this is how it was before. So now he can now tighten it again for where he needs it, however tight he needs it, and it should work. So he should be able to pull it now. And if it comes loose again, I can just sew it back up right here. There you go, it's all done. Our Levi's today, they seem to like wear out really fast. And one of the things, if you happen to get like holes by your pockets, one thing that I have found on my machine, if you have a Brother machine that has several different embroidery stitches on it, or any other machine that has embroidery stitches. I found one that I really, really like. On mine, it's number 83, and it does like a diamond stitch, and it does really well at filling in the holes. It kind of reminds me how my mom, she used to darn socks. For me, I just take the sock when it has a hole. I'm like, oh, you darn sock, and I throw it away. I know I'm so bad, but so this one right here, there's a little tiny hole starting, and so I'm going to take the stitch and I'm going to go over it. I'm going to show you this one. I just did this one, and I went over it several times. I went down and then I went across because it was actually quite a big hole. And so now it is all filled in. I did matching thread, and so you can see that I'm just filling in the hole. Okay, so I'll have a look and see which stitch I'm doing. Okay, so this is the stitch I'm doing. It's number 83. You can see how it gets small and then bigger and bigger, and then it goes small and then small, bigger and bigger and small. Okay, so that is the stitch that I used and I'm going to use again. Okay, so with this, I'm actually going to take off my plate. It makes it easier to get to it. Okay, so now that I have my matching blue thread in, I'm going to start just above where the hole is and then go towards it. And you see it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So you can see that it's doing it, and then it gets smaller. Sometimes you have to lift it up so it can get over the edge of your Levi's when you get to that point. Sometimes I have to give it a little tug to make sure it's moving. But then really it's gonna do it, it's gonna move itself as it's doing its stitch. Just do a little back stitch so it tacks it down, and then we are done. And just pull it up. Okay, so these pair of pants had a hole right here and a hole right here, and now they have little tiny designs, and these pants can be worn for a little bit while longer. These are his favorite pants, and so he's like, I don't care if there's something there as long as he can't see, people can't see his underwear, right? So there we have it. Okay, quick fix for your pants.